EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
You look at the defense for these Texans. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And the big difference in the game? Their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Texans, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Now a first down carry for Harris. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 13. 106 yardage-wise, and the score as well.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
Stroud sets up the play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Stroud on third down now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, Houston.
65. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The Texans are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. This is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. You look at this Steeler defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them...
Taking it right down Broadway. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. Pushing his way through. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Frost to the right side, and he's got more complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Elijah Moore, 34 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Stroud off the play fake. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he's going to be out of bounds but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Stroud. And he's got his big tight end here. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. Stroud to throw it. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown, Texans. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the lead.
We're still in the 1st quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong, only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turn into a heck of a DB, though, partner. On 3rd down, Frost. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's taken to the 26. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Houston set to take over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Ready. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught at the 20. A huge play there for Houston. And even 50 yards. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Stroud looking to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Bryant. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Stroud will run the option left. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud. His third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Texans are able to widen their advantage. Point after here coming up. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was C.J. Stroud who finished off that drive with the touchdown run. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Back to the air on second down. Frost got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Here we go, here we go. 37-yard line.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Frost. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The end result, 21 yards.
Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Frost. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw brought in by Watson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. They'll roll him out right. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. Stroud now. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
The throwing again is Stroud. A quick throw, but incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Stroud. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
A-Chain once more. And this time he is in for a Houston touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Point after try forthcoming. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was finished off with a touchdown run from Devon A-Chain. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Harris running straight ahead, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Hey, smash, unlock line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Frost. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
To throw on 3rd down. Frost. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Devon A-Chain in the offense ready to go once again. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Here's Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's King. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's King. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now it's A-Chain headed right.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
2nd down and 4.
Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing now is Stroud.
He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Looking to throw. Stroud.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Here goes Stroud again.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On the check.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead.
Okay.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
After review of the play,
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before.
There he goes, right side.
Now inside the 25.
And into the...
Are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Texans with the football here late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. That one caught downfield by Watson.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Stroud.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
On 1st down, here's Stroud.
Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
40, Steelers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To throw on 2nd down, Frost. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Check, Panther.
Off play action, Frost. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Ready.
A final shot before break. Frost.
Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So here are the Texans to take over. They were winners over the Dolphins last week. They are on top right now as well as they come up 1st and 10.
3rd quarter begins with a run from A-Chain.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Stroud sets up the play action.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
Achane on 1st and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
19 tight.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Stroud now on 4th down.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late.
There he goes left side.
He's to the 15.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. And now out comes Houston.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. In motion left goes Watson.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Stroud off the play fake.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Drop 60. Ready?
Fourth down. Here's Stroud. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Operating from the gun, Frost.
He finds Pickens over the middle. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From a yard out.
And the Steelers get a bit closer. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Play action. Stroud now.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Stroud looking to throw.
And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He sets to fire deep. The gun is man complete. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pittsburgh, it's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth.
Running left, it's A-Chain.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up.
48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
The second down throw now from Stroud.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with A-Chain.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
They'll try again.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Devon A-Chain, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it was finished off with a touchdown run from Devon A-Chain.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And the Steelers set to take the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Back go 80. Let's go. Set up.
Throwing to start the drive. Frost. And his throw here's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Frost.
That's to Mitchell out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Back to throw again.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
They'll look to throw again.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't...
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Will Anderson.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Ready.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Frost.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
Here we go.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Frost.
Now throw on the run, but that that's going to be incomplete.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great play there. 39 yards.
Two-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Steelers 35.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans hands team recovers. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Let's go now.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
He finds Watson. It's caught. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Rolling to his right. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Now the try here for the point after. And that one makes this a 19-point game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Stroud. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Here we go.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Pass to 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there with an amazing diving catch.
And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
61. Steelers 35.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action here on first down.
Finding Pickens for another catch.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a...
Like, I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna be my wife. Can I talk my... Come on! That other side. The Oakley way. Hey, C5. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep. And I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss. Remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. But don't get it twisted, still clocking big digits. On Rodeo, big spending, all the cribs luxury. I can't recall the last time I did dishes, big business. All my deals 6 figures and up. When you get it out the mud, it hit different. Used to sell when the cops came, we hit fences. Now I'm blowing smoke out the country with 2 thick. I'ma take them both back to the penthouse and get. That's how it's supposed to be. Life is beautiful, I'm doing won't believe. Flew out to Colombia and brought me home some. Used to be the underdog, now they